Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Drogba! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But expertly cut out Reed.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ribery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Has a goal! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Messi. De Ligt. Messi. João Neves. Ribery.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. All Black, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, it's hit the post! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Drogba does well to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Upamecano. And it's Beckham. Messi. That'll be a throw. And it's Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckham. Can he latch on to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Kane. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that should be the keepers. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Ribery, great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get onto this? Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a little off target. Drogba, he's in! He's got the shot away! And somehow he kept it out.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adams. Diego Carlos gets over and intercepts. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Drogba. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Belletti. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Neves. Upamecano. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just... Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Chooses to go back. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
Indonesia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
João Neves. Beckham. Ribery. Kane. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neatly clipped into space. Beckham. Messi. And it's Drogba. Oh, he's found him in space. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Beckham! Beckham! Well, now... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ribery.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save. Drogba. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Messi. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, they're a long way from that. Neymar.
Coming on the field
Kane.
is
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball. Ribery showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! João Neves. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2
Neymar.
minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's an excellent interception. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Great ball if he can get there. Stood up well to him there. That looks a cracking ball. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So, a breakthrough already. Punched away. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. He's in plenty of space here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Decent hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's a half-decent try. Indonesia with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adams cuts out the pass. Menu. That's been cut out, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Baggio. Now that's well seen too. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Drogba. Looks to go up and over. The less said about that pass, the better. Threads one in. And he's cut it out.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Half an hour played now. Oh, played through for the wide man. Belletti. Mbappe! Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Drogba.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That could spell trouble.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Out of play for a throw. Out towards the flank. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is his ton, and does he not know it?
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that is a little undercooked. Belletti. Hernandez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Indonesia head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's a player who has defined a generation, and he was quick to react. Belletti. Messi. And it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Back into the middle, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Belletti, looking for the runner, spread neatly.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. So, what can they make of this? He steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper's in command.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, there's a probing ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Beckham! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Menu. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe picks out, there's the hit! He can get that clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Messi, looking tidy in possession here, and Messi! He would have been quick to recover this. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. All Black can claim that. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, number 10, Messi. Number 3, coming on the field, number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 12, Ahmed.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Caicedo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he spark a counter here? Fiddles it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Strong running down that left flank. That's good play. Can he get away here? Elise. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Adams. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Bellingham, there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. And we have our very first corner. He's got the shot away! Just off target.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Messi. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Ligt. Now it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Bellingham. Oh, that's clever. He's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sorloth clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams with a fine tackle. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's looking to set free a runner. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Rodri. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's an errant pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, third corner of the game. Ødegaard goes short. Can he put it away? It's in! So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gets his pass away. That's good vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Has a go! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things starting to look very
fine, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a main...
Substitution on the field. Number 20, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 9.
Here we go again then.
Number 17,
well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Surlot. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland. Ødegaard. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path.
Surlot really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Belletti. Beckham. Ribery. That's Drogba. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham. And here's Haaland. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That is a great pick out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. The move, real chance! Good stop. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafa Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Messi. Solid! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's had a shot! It's a goal!
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Haaland. Now it's Beckham. And he's picked out the run. Hernandez. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's Messi. Ball played right into his path. Beckham. Here's Haaland. Sørloth. Ødegaard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Ribéry. A real chance! And he hits the net!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Can he finish? They've scored! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
De Ligt. And here's Haaland. And it's Belletti. Beckham. Haaland. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well played. Rodri. Sørloth. Bellingham. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckham. And it's Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Rice. He's played him through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Belletti. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
There's the hit! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Indonesia could be danger here. Looking for the runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Batistuta. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Indonesia look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Good ball over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they've got a throw. He was under real pressure there. No luck with that dink over the top. Nicely aimed pass. Gets his pass away. Oh, important interception. Messi, Drogba. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva, and it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Ricky Puig. Mbappe. Oh, super find. It could be in here. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on, and the shot! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Belletti. Threads one in. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Up for a header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ricky Puig. Khan deals with it effortlessly. Messi. And it's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's lofted through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. That is good alertness. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
For each block. Please
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Indonesia leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Ligt with the clearance. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Aims beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Griezmann. Well, that's beautiful. Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Beckham, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. De Ligt. Drogba. Now the finish! They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ballgame now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
The attendance for this match was
Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Messi. Beckham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through. Griezmann.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that could set him on his way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Messi. Griezmann. Dink through. Batistuta. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Haaland. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Griezmann. Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Belletti. Messi. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great ball if he can get there. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Beckham
10,
standing over
Messi.
it.
Number 13, coming on the field. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number
He'll try to keep this alive.
Rice.
And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive...